You're listening to 91.5 WBIM. Be sure to stay tuned 7 to 9 on Mondays for Monday Night Mayhem, starring me, the Stampede, and my sidekicks, Dirty Q and Mikey D.
Next week is our Christmas show.
Yeah, so I'm thinking next week we'll do like a Ghost of Mayhem Christmas future. I was thinking, maybe we could break...
Should we do our past, or should we wait for everybody to be here for that one?
You know, I was thinking we would do past this week, but I'm thinking maybe it would be better if maybe we did 3 portions next week. We do like a Ghost of Christmas Past, we start off with, right? And then we do a Ghost of Christmas Present. Because we usually do 3 parts. We usually take 2 music breaks, split it up into 3 segments, right? So if we do a past, a present, and a future. Mikey D could take the lead on past because he has the most of it.
Yeah, he's old.
Did you say mold or bold?
You'll have both.
Yeah.
He's a real golden gal, all right.
The Golden Girls.
Betty White over here.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, we brought it up earlier on the show that finals are going on. Stampede, what's your schedule looking like for the rest of this semester?
Pretty much the same, because basically I've just been working like 3 3/4 jobs.
There you go.
The past semester. So I've been doing my internship like 30 hours a week, and I've been doing part-time retail 30 hours a week, and then
Where are you doing that?
Target,
Yeah, which
Stoughton.
Okay.
I do fulfillment, so every time you order something online, I pick it and pack it.
What's your home address?
Mikey D, give us that social security number. Oh, yeah, it starts off with, no, I'm not going to give it. One of my favorite Mikey D bits. Do you remember doing that?
No.
So there was this time where
Talk to me.
we were pressing you for some information about something, and Tinky goes, hey, Mikey D, what's your social security number? And I go, Mikey D, give us that number. And you go, okay. It starts off with, no, I'm not going to give it.
I'll do better than that. It starts off with a 0, and we're going to keep it that way.
I thought you were going to go with, it starts off with none of your effing business.
That's pretty good, Mikey D.
Do the whole, mouth thing and then pointing.
So, I don't know, to come up with some... Mikey D's actually really good at the the nostalgia corner. You know, you've got a lot of stories of mayhem, a lot of stories of the station.
On
you
campus, mayhem. Should have saved some of the old articles of the comment. You know, some years ago when they had a little featurette in there on a weekly basis for maybe 4, 5 semesters. Could have been longer, could have been less. Mikey D says. So I was always given some type of comment in there, in the comment.
Why don't you do what Mikey D says for us right now?
Mikey D says,
wear clean underpants.
Oh, I gotta be... next week, I'll be more creative.
All right, well, so next week, why don't you take the lead on a Ghost of Mayhem Past? How's that sound?
Well, it's supposed to be a ghost scattered about, different ghosts on campus.
Where are we?
Where are we?
The Bridgewater Triangle.
that was pretty good.
Do you remember that show?
Is that Twilight Zone?
The Twilight Zone. And there was 2, when I was a kid, I remember them shows. There were those 2 other ones. There was the Twilight Zone. Oh, and 2 other creepy, bizarre shows like that.
You sure you weren't just looking in the mirror?
Oh,
Oh, I killed me.
Mikey D after a shower. So
So you got any finals, like tests, papers? What do you got?
no, I've just been working for money. I'm doing this undergrad research project. You know that. You saw my name on.
Yeah, I took a psych class. We had to take a study. And I think this was like when Mayhem kind of first started with you guys.
I think it was the top of the spring semester, so I was here for like a semester.
So I was kind of like, that's Mark. Insert last name. So I'm like, you were a psych major?
I only know of 2.
I mean, you're a psych major.
Hey,
And you're
guys.
like, yeah, I'm like, I think I took one of your studies.
One Step Beyond. It was a show similar to Twilight Zone.
So I'm still working on that research project.
And then there was a show, I don't know if you guys can recall, they probably don't play it on TV anymore. It was The Outer Limits.
I just came up with a great idea. Let's
What?
print out that first picture of Carly Rae Jepsen and put it up next to...
Is that we just starting a war?
Yes! Yes!
Well, at least we know who this babe is.
We do, but
Yeah.
they won't.
But We do not know who she is. Well, I'd like to know where that picture came from.
I might put money on the fact that if you show Mikey a picture of Kylie Rae Jepsen in 15 minutes, he'll have no idea who it is.
You can't see it right now. He's like, what's her name?
I see it. She's right in front of me.
What's her name, Mikey D?
She's a blonde hair. She's a
Or
brunette
brown.
there. She's plaid there.
Plaid.
What's her name? What's my name?
Kylie Rae Jepsen, right
Say
in front
it.
of me.
Say my name.
So yeah, Dirty Q's got some finals coming up.
We'll just call her CRJ for now. How's that?
Walter
Yeah.
White. That's right.
So you know, Thursday is reading day. I already talked about at the top of the hour, but
This
I'll talk
coming
about down
Thursday?
the hour. Yeah, this 2 to 3 days from now is reading day. And I have a night class on Thursday, so it's kind of this weird thing where reading day is my final for that class.
So there's no classes that day.
So, yeah, I got that final Thursday. I know the days, just not necessarily the times yet. I got one Monday at a time. Well, actually, my one Monday is just a submit on Blackboard thing. That's due at 11 p.m. I'm trying to get that done by the weekend. And then I got a Imperial Russian one Tuesday and my geography one Wednesday. And then I'm out of here. By out of here, I mean I go 2 minutes home.
Michael Daniel over here wanted to know when you plan on graduating.
That's not up to. I mean, it's up to me, but it's
Not up to me.
that is up to me, but I'm not sure.
Who's Michael Daniel?
You.
Threw me off guard. Michael Daniel.
I thought you were kidding at first, then watching the gears start going a little bit. I saw the eyes widen, kind of look back and forth, look at me. I'm like,
Michael Daniel.
Michael D.
MD.
Michael D.
I don't mean medical doctor either.
No. No, far
A
from
top hat.
it. If there was an opposite, it's like a bowler.
Yeah,
It's like Watson. Did you guys see Will Ferrell and the other guy from Step Brothers? Is that John C. Reilly?
Jesse Riley. See, I
They're
was
gonna be
excited
in-
for that, and I saw it was PG-13. And I was like, that's gonna not be. It'll be kind of
Was it
funny.
Step Brothers though? Was it?
I was rated R, 100%.
Oh. They're making a Sherlock Holmes and Watson movie with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Oh, really?
So first I was like, oh, cool, and I saw
I
the
think
rating, and I was
A
like,
more
it's gonna
serious
be too
movie or
goofy.
No, I think they're going to be very dumb in this movie.
Yeah.
comical?
Yeah,
If it was R, it'd be like good humor. Well, it'd be good humor, but I think it'll just be not as good humor.
it's not like edgy.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
got
I didn't know
one
Step
solid
Brothers
F bomb
was-
in a PG-13 movie. That's cool, right? You got one. I think for PG-13.
One F bomb. Is that what you're saying? Are we
Yeah.
PG-13?
Huh? Not us. No, we are.
Where anything you want us to be.
I think we should be G, but we are borderline PG going to PG-13.
So I'm thinking next week we'll start off with Ghost of Christmas Past over here.
Do you
you
want
wanna-
Mikey D in like a robe?
Do you have a robe?
Chain, white gown, chain on me, gold gray.
Yeah, whatever you have. In your
Walk around the lantern.
in your BDSM trunk. And then Ghost of Christmas Present is just kind of what we've been doing.
Yeah, we
right?
talk about like holidays. Like,
Yeah, the Hockomock Swans.
I do not think of the where are we triangle when I think of holidays. We can do that.
And then, of course, I am the sole source of ambition on the show, so I will talk about the Ghost of Christmas.
Well, I'm like down to talk about the future. I just don't know what I'm doing tonight, so I'm not good at planning ahead.
Well, I mean, what do you want the show to be? I guess is my question.
Well known.
That
Not even
is-
like good, well known. Just
Okay.
people that know. People know that Monday at Mayhem's a thing.
I don't.
They can like it or
very
not.
creativity.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like I'd hold ourselves in a good standard, mostly because I'm on it. But I think we're all right.
You said yourself when we.
Is High C going to be here next week or
I
what?
wasn't the host of this show, I wouldn't listen.
Hey, Q man.
Did I say that?
You said
There's
no.
definitely times.
You were sitting here and we were having a conversation, and we turn over and you're like, "Huh? What? Huh?" Oh, I wasn't listening.
Oh, well, that's me. I'm not saying the content was bad. That's just me being me.
The other two going to be here next week. What do you think?
I know High C will.
We haven't heard anything from Dinkle Delgado.
I know. What's up with
Probably
him?
let him know it's the last show. It'll probably be.
Calling all dinkies. Calling all dinkies. Fire at the old warehouse.
Big Daddy Dink, Big Paul. You're out there listening. At least give us a call.
Oh,
text us
that-
in. Do something.
One of the E-Ward members keeps calling himself our technician daddy.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, all right.
Gross. Did you see? So John Legend, I think he's married to or dating Chrissy Teigen,
I don't know who that is.
and she is very funny. She's always trolling him.
Who is she?
I don't know. She's very.
And who's he? Who's John Legend?
He's that guy. That's John Legend.
I don't know these new names.
He's gonna.
John Legend's not new.
I don't know all these names. I'm sure there's a
What's
John
he on the
Legend
TV
song we
show?
can
Is he a
throw
big
on.
movie actor or what?
He's a musician. He's
Who's
a
he?
musician.
Who's he lead throw for? What band?
Pretty sure she's John Legend.
He's just John. He's an.
Oh, so
yeah.
John Legend. He tours by himself with a band in back of him, right?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
Thinking if there's like a good little sample we can give Michael D.
I don't listen to John
See,
Legend.
kids, I go back to the 60s and 70s.
Is he Take Me to Church? He is, right?
Was he say 60s and 70s? You just black out for like 30 years? Just like, anything that was happened during the 60s and 70s was good. Anything up till this
Listen,
minute
man,
right now.
2 days of
fuck it.
August of 69, we had the Woodstock.
Weren't you like 6?
When? In 69?
Yeah.
He's like 11.
13.
13. Yeah, you are old.
So I was hip back then. I knew what was going on. Hey, Jefferson Airplane, Grace Slick, Paul
I
Katner,
thought you were going to say Thomas
Jack
Jefferson.
Cassidy.
Like Thomas
Marty
Jefferson. was a
Ballin.
Cool dude.
You just listen off Jefferson Airplane members?
Yeah.
you play-
Not too many left now.
Can you play a song for a request for Megan? Megan from Amnesty International.
Did she just text you?
Yeah.
She's listening. Hey, Megan, call in.
She texted me. She doesn't have to call.
531-1303.
Yeah, Megan, you can totally call in if you want. But if you don't want to, I totally understand. You'd just be calling me.
Knock it off, Stampede.
Me? It's
You're
called
talking
what,
to Stampede.
It's called
but
What
you're
Comes
calling
Next.
What you want to hear?
What Comes Next by Jonathan Groff.
I was
All right.
waiting for
All right. So Megan's listening. I wonder if she's going to be up to
It's
Better Being
clean.
this coming Sunday.
Got my word.
Oh, minute 39. Great.
And,
Great
yeah,
time.
it's real quick.
We'll have
We
to
could
go
just
up there and meet her and
we could
coffee
just-
out together.
We could just shut up for 1 minute and 39
I gotta
seconds.
pee
You're
again
talking
because
to
I
me?
downed that water fast.
Talking to us collectively. All right,
so
yeah,
we're
go.
gonna play that.
This is What Comes Next by Jonathan Groff. This goes out to Megan.
Shout out, Megan.
Megan.
I said
Megan-
shout out, not
Coffee
shut
out.
up. I think that's what it sounded like. I said shout out to you, Megan. I would never tell listeners shut up unless it's Mikey D. But hey,
Song goes out to you, Megan. That was from Hamilton. Everyone's favorite production.
Megan, you better be a weekly caller or a texter.
Who
Yeah, that's right.
who was
One
that
more
other
week. The
person
week
you
was-
had? One of the alumni were texting you,
Oh,
and they
yes.
liked Hamilton. Who was that?
The big man himself, Chris Lawrence. Had the basement for a while. Classic rock show. Killer show. In fact, Luke was part of that. Cool Hand Luke. The Luke star.
So we got to print out a picture of Carly Rae Jepsen, put it up next to whoever this is.
The Phantom Woman. The Phantom Blonde
Just
up
have
there.
to.
We don't
Look,
know who.
They got all these posters up here, and they couldn't put ours up there. Ours is over there.
Oh, when the crowd is looking the other way.
I mean, I'm sure that one gets more attention than. We just like blend in over here. We need to print out. Let's print
We
out.
blend in anywhere we go.
Let's print out like 7 of them.
just post them all behind each other. So someone just comes and rips it off. There's
Well-
6 more.
Well, I'm thinking we can post them over here. As long as we don't put it on the glass, we're good.
Yeah.
So if we get, we don't have any tape.
No, we're not. Sad.
Sad, all caps, exclamation point. Hachimachi. Well, everybody's on their phone. I'm gonna.
We'll just do a whole show just us looking at Twitter.
What's going on Twitter? Is Belichick up to anything?
He doesn't tweet. But is that just a large picture of Carly Rae Jepsen?
Yeah, it's on our Twitter.
Classic.
Like, do you see Ryan Reynolds is going to be Detective Pikachu?
Saw that. I don't
Good
know what's
job.
going on in that movie, but
He's a detective.
think there had the Pikachu meme in it?
What?
Think it's gonna have the Pikachu meme in it?
I saw somebody posted
Startled face.
some jacked kangaroos.
He died. The Jack Kangaroo from
Oh, is that?
from
Oh,
Australia died today.
oh, R.I.P. Roger. His
yeah, I
name is
looked
Roger.
him up last week to post him on for the thing for Planet
Who's the
Mayhem.
Jack Kangaroo?
Oh,
No, he's dead.
my gosh, Mikey D.
Can't say I'm familiar with him, her, it, or whatever it is.
It's gone.
Okay, so
But it was just a kangaroo that was ridiculously ripped. It bent metal with its hands.
So I found out that with my Amazon
now.
Prime membership. So they do a reprise of the first couple lines of that song, and I didn't know if that was the one that says the B word or not.
Yeah, I quickly realized, I'm like, that doesn't look familiar. And I'm like, all right, let's get out of here real quick.
I think he says the B word. So anyway, I found out that there are a bunch of free books you can get with your Amazon Prime subscription. So I downloaded the Kindle app and downloaded a bunch of free ones. And there's this book of poetry that I've really been enjoying. It's called Milk and Honey, and I was thinking Mikey D might read us a couple.
The land of milk and honey.
I have 10 minutes.
But I don't. Some of these are like just really sad. Do you want to read a really sad poem, Mikey D?
Let me listen to one. Go ahead. Read me a sad poem before I go to bed tonight.
These are kind of
Like, I want to hear sad poems.
This is a bad idea. Bail out.
Yeah.
Pull the.
Let's
the
hear it.
string.
Let the world hear it. Go ahead. Megan, you listen? You want to hear a sad poem? Listen. Clean out those eardrums of yours. He's going to fire away. Go for it. How many sad poems you got there?
This is a whole book of sad poems.
Now, who wrote a whole book of sad poems? Are you kidding me?
I'm sure many people do. Let me tell you, who wrote Milk and Honey?
Boo. Sad poem.
Rupi. It's spelled R-U-P-I is the first name, and K-A-U-R. R-U-P-I.
I think it's somebody's P.
I think it's Rupi Kaur. Anyway, some cool books. The Handmaid's Tale is free, and everybody's talking about The Handmaid's Tale right now, so I figured I'd read that.
I'm sure they are. Whatever The Handmaid's Tale is.
Everybody's talking about it right now, Mikey D. You're so unplugged, it's astounding.
Clue me in, because I'm plugged into other things.
I mean, I don't know what it's about.
Oh, okay.
This one's dirty. I'm not going to read this one.
Read a sad poem.
Yeah,
I'm
read a
gonna
sad
read it.
poem. Hey, Q-Man, I'll be right back with a box of tissues. How's that?
I'm trying to see if I think this one's clean.
I'm set in the mood. You got to deliver.
If he can't help but degrade other women when they're not looking, if toxicity is central to his language, he could hold you in his lap and be soft. Honey, that man could feed you sugar and douse you in rose water.
So sad.
But that still could not make him sweet.
Q-Man, get over here. I need a shoulder to cry
If you
on.
want to know the type of man he is. Hold on, let me find
Keep going. You got
Some of them are really good.
I'm giving you
Go
a
ahead.
The one who arrives after you will remind me love is supposed to be soft. He will taste like the poetry I wish I could write.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
You mustn't have to make them want you. They must want you themselves. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because the longer I stayed, the less I loved myself.
That is going to be on so many people's Instagram posts. It's
It
so
must hurt to know that I am your most... Nope, that one's... That's the thing about love. It marinates your lips till the only word your mouth remembers is his name. You whisper, I love you. What you mean is, I don't want you to leave. That
Ouch.
one's dirty. That one's short. The next time you have your coffee black, you'll taste the bitter state he left you in. It will make you weep, but you'll never stop drinking. You'd rather have the darkest parts of him than have nothing.
And that was
That one's super long.
Stampede Hour.
You heard it here first, people.
Now I lost my spot.
Poems of sadness. Oh, too bad you lost it.
Leaving
Jeez.
that-
Some of them are
leaving-
dirty.
Yeah, I didn't think you had to just skip over that many.
Stay tuned for our final show of the semester next week for part 2.
Anyway, it's called Milk and Honey, and they're some of them are really good, and some of them are really dirty, and some of them are really sad.
But yeah, so next Monday, well, a week from today, mandatory shows and Wednesday, my dudes, with reading day. But next week we are allowed to do our show, and it's gonna be the last one of 2018 ever. 2018's dead after Monday.
You hear that, 2018? You're through. You're finished. You're done.
Hopefully we end it with all 5 of us here next
That is the hope.
Monday.
We will have a confirmed.
Calling all dinkies. Oh, all my notes did back up.
I told you.
We're going to have such a good show next week.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one. A holiday special, Mayhem holiday special. Got a lot of holiday music coming at your way.
I hear those Mayhem jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for Mayhem together with you.
And,
Don't make us end early.
and what other listeners going to buy Mikey D for Christmas?
Mayhem, the red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, just when I need a red
So
nose
yeah,
reindeer.
we'll get some good music going. We'll get some good topics. We'll.
Do you know what the... Put me back on.
You're on. You never got off.
Do you guys see that thing that was like the point of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is that people won't love your differences unless they're useful
Yep.
to them?
Yep.
Did you get that, Mikey D?
Hit me with it again, Dad.
Will you just...
What are you doing?
You're just sitting there.
I'm just like meditating over here.
Mikey D,
I'm in another.
you must have been going on a little brain
I'm
journey.
in another dimension.
Enlightened.
Having an acid flashback from Woodstock, man.
Stampede, 13 years old. Woodstock had an effect on me because I could not go. My parents wouldn't let me go to Woodstock at 13 years old.
Were you?
And I
like,
haven't been the
wanna
same
go?
ever since.
Anyway, Stampede.
You have another story about... You have told a similar story.
Have I?
The circus. You wanted to go to the circus, and your parents wouldn't let you, and you said, I've never been the same ever since.
Oh, yeah, when I was 12 years old. He punished me.
So tune in next
Your old
week
dad. So.
for the holiday Mayhem holiday extravaganza.
Let's do karaoke to tequila before we go.
Jesus. And then let's see. I'd like to thank Glennie D for calling in, Mr. Luscious Luke from Jacksonville,
Luscious.
and of course that woman out there by the name of Megan. And I'm ready to head out of here. I'm Mikey D, the Rockin' Rebel, not to get me confused with the Rebel of Rock and Roll, Bon Scott. See ya.
Tequila.
I see you putting the cheese rack in prime time.
It's Dinky Delgado. Oh, praise be to Almanite. This is your favorite character, the Stampede here. Signing off.
DJ Derek Q, the Ohio State University running back, the running back. See you next week.